Consequently, all students will now be required to wear mandatory truth sensory gear in Precept.
Now, before we get started, I'd just like to say that I've been enormously satisfied with the way this precept has been going, and I don't think that these censors will interfere with our progress at all. So, let's turn to the article I assigned yesterday. I trust you've all read it. Edward?
I found the reading thoroughly stimulating. I mean, very thought-provoking. I guess I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Marley, perhaps you would like to continue this discussion.
I found the reading very big.
Can you expand on that?
Well, to tell you the truth, I've never seen a 300-page article before. I don't see why you waste your time in this class, Marley. I mean, you never do the readings, you rarely hand in papers, and you never seem interested in the intriguing topics that come up during our discussions.
Edward?
Yes?
I really respect your opinion.
Mary, you've got a comment.
Yes, I have some technical notes. On page 1, line 3, there is a run-on sentence. There's a horrifying call splice on page 105, line 6. And on page 320, line 12, there's a really disgusting dangling modifier.
But Mary, this article isn't numbered by line.
Mine is. I number everything I read. I find it to be very helpful during exam time.
Are you sure that thing's on right?
Marley, just because I spend a great deal of time in the library does not...
Ipso facto!
...make me a nerd.
Mary, you amaze me. Don't you know that these male-generated rules just keep you a victim of the system? I mean, we can't even hold a discussion that is riddled with hypocrisy. You're a perfect example of our morally depraved and politically apathetic society. It's as if this whole world were just one
Big black box!
controlling our minds until we can't think.
You'll have to excuse her, she's in mourning for her sense of humor.
I have a perfectly fine sense of humor.
I'd like to hear from someone else. Joe, do you have something to add?
Do I have something to add?
It's the opposite of subtract.
Well, I think...
Jennifer, dear, he's a strong boy and he doesn't need your help.
Oh, come on, she's
Oh,
just
sure,
trying
throw
to...
her in my face, just because I told you I couldn't continue a relationship that was compromising my personhood.
A relationship?
I never...
You're going out with her?
It's not what you think. Okay, it was one night, a weekend. I didn't even enjoy it.
You liar, you slime, and I told you I loved you, I meant it! Cheating on me, but I have been totally faithful. I'm not the kind of girl you can push around. I would never do anything just for sex. Donald Trump will never be president. Campus needs more acapella. Judgment boys get action. Forbes is worth the wine. Forbes is worth the wine. Forbes is worth the
Do they sell these at the used store?
Oh, for God's sake, can we please get this class back to normal?
Hard to act normal with a cattle prod stuck to your
forehead.
Well, if you people would just tell the truth.
Why don't you try wearing one of these things?
All right, I'll put one on. Now, as the author of the article states, the electoral system is unfair only insofar as it depends on an untenable representative heuristic. Is that clear?
Yes.
Ask another, ask another!
Hey, well, please! You won't be able to write your papers if you haven't read this article.
Speaking of papers, when are we going to get our last ones back?
I finished grading most of them. A few of them. I'll get them back to you as soon as I can. As soon as I feel like it. I don't have to wear one of these. I'm not in graduate school for nothing. Oh, time's up! If you would like to speak to me about any of this, you can always see me during my office hours. I'm always available to see students on Wednesdays between 3 and 5. 3 and 4. 3 and 3:30. Make an appointment!
Tupac lives.
law.